Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fahri Mulia Aria from 6 Superior B from Al-Azhar Medan. Not 6, 10, I mean. Now, I want to tell a storytelling about story of wanderer. Once upon a time, an old poor wanderer entered a small village because it was getting dark. He knocked at the big house. The rich woman, he wanted to ask her permission to to uh, for shelter from the rain because there is a rain in outside. But the rich woman didn't allow him to stay. And then the wanderer tried to ask the other house, and there is a poor woman that allowed him to stay. And when the night comes, he asks for the woman. He asks to the woman. He asked to the woman, why didn't he asked to the woman, why didn't you sew a new cloth for your children? The poor woman didn't answer and just tried to treat him so politely. And when the poor woman woke up early in the morning, the wanderer thanked to the lady of the house for her hospitality, and told the woman that what you start to do in the morning, you still do in evening. The woman didn't understand the meaning of the word. The wanderer told her, but she didn't care about the saying aloud. When she back to the house, she thought the other could think about her family, because she realized that indeed the clothes of her children were really worn out. She didn't sew a shirt from the last piece of clothes she had, at least for one of the children. She went to her rich neighbor to ask for a ruler stick, to find out whether the piece of linen would still be enough for one shirt. She began to measure, and she did that. All of a sudden, the piece of linen began to grow. The linen. And it couldn't be seen. The woman continued measuring all day. She only finished when it was getting dark. And then she had enough linen for a new clothes for all of her children and for herself. In fact, she would have enough linen for the rest of her life. In the evening, she went to her rich neighbor to return the measure stick, and she told her what the wanderer had said and what happened afterwards. When the rich woman heard the story, she got angry with herself for not letting the wanderer stay at her house. She ordered her servant to ride after the wanderer and to fetch him. I always say you have to help the poor, she said. The servant found him, but only the next day. At the first, the wanderer didn't want to go back. But when he heard that servant probably would lose his job without any money, he came with him and then back to the rich girl house. When they got back, the rich woman was waiting for them at the gate. She bowed, smiled, invited the wanderer into the house. She gave him a meal and offered him a comfortable. The woman staying there the next day and also the day after. All the time he was eating, drinking, and smoked a pipe. The former woman pampered him, smoked him nicely, but she wondered when he would go away. But she didn't dare to send him. She didn't dare to say that he want to say to the wanderer he just to go away. On the fourth day, she was happy as she saw the wanderer was getting ready to leave. The woman escorted him to the gate, but the old man said nothing. At last, the woman asked him, "What do I do today? Tell me, please." And the old wanderer looked at, and the old wanderer looked at her, and he said, "What you start to do in the morning, you will still do in the evening." The woman ran into the house, got the measure stick in the order to measure the piece of linen, but suddenly she had to sneeze again and again. After that, the woman always got sneeze again and again. She couldn't eat, and she couldn't drink, or even answer the question. And the disease come to go away, and only at night when it become the dark, the sneezing stopped. That's all for today. Okay, that's all for today. Again, thank you for your attention. My name is Fahri Mulia Aria. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.